The Wheel of Names chose this fella. Good grief, this box is tall. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi, Mario.
Hello, Mario.
We're reviewing Superman today. The Deluxe Theatrical Edition. That comes with Crypto and 3 extra faces. And 2 hands to make it look like he's flying. This artwork on the back is actually pretty sick. It's got Superman, obviously. It's got Crypto, obviously. And, see, there's only maybe 1 box. 1 or 2 boxes I'm gonna keep of the figures that I got. And this one is not one of them. So let's just... Well, that was a bit of an extreme unboxing, but so it goes around these parts. That's how it is here on this channel. We don't really care about boxes, you know, so we just go ahead and throw that over there. I didn't bring scissors, and there's zip ties on him. Let's get the main star of the show, Crypto, out first, actually. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have gotten scissors. Should not have taken that long to get Superman out of the box, but hey, at least he's, you know, out of the box now. Let's get him and his accessories lined up here. Ooh, the faces can stand up. That's very creepy, and I'm not that big of a fan of that. Oh, I still can't even go back to normal zoom because... Alright, there we go. Superman, finally out of the package. Let's actually get to the review now. So first we're of course gonna go over his accessories, and I'm not sure if we should count Crypto as an accessory since, you know, it says he's a part of the set on the box, but we're going to anyway. But yeah, here's Crypto. He's got a cloth cape, you know. Got a nice little cloth cape there. The sculpting detail is also very nice. It looks exactly like Crypto from the movie. I know it's a dog, so it probably isn't that hard to get the sculpting details right, but I mean, it's still impressive. It still looks awesome. He's got the little one ear up and the one ear flop down, looking like bro thinks he's a dog. Then here's the character card. I don't know if we really count the character card as an accessory either, but you know, there's that. It's a pretty sick card actually. Then the stand that says DC on it. And then of course we have his hands for flying. Whee! And then probably my least favorite accessories, the faces here, because they all just look like almost identical. I think one of them is supposed to be like the one that already comes on the faces or the figure is supposed to be like happy. Then there's like neutral, laser eyes, and angry, but they all kind of just look the exact same. I think I'm gonna put this one on the figure though because it just looks better than the one that they already have on there. So I mean, allow me to do that. Can I? How do you even? Oh, that's disturbing. Oh yes, that looks way better. And now let's actually get to the figure itself. So we're gonna go ahead and focus on the details first. The sculpting work on the suit itself, first of all, this is just amazing. I mean, look at that. It's got the texturing of the suit. It's got all the lines and everything. And the symbol, of course, is sculpted on and not painted, which also just looks outstanding. The legs, too. Same thing carried onto the legs. Boots, sculpted as well. No boot swivel, though, due to the fact that his boots, you know, have that little thing right there. But still fine. Still fine. And then, yeah, the face that came on the figure in the box, I believe it was this one. I'm just gonna say it right now. Not the best face I've ever seen, but this one, though, that I switched out for is much, much better. So I'm glad that we do have a better option to put on the figure. And I don't think I'm I just okay. I know we already moved on from the accessories, so I'm not going to stay on this for too long. I just don't really like this laser eye head sculpt. I mean, or this laser eye face or whatever. It just looks like he is wearing red contact lenses, and then you threw just red face paint over his eyes or something like that. I don't like it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I just don't like it. I feel like they should have made it look a bit angry or have him like screaming or something. And I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm just throwing ideas out there. Now let's move on to the articulation. So I'm not sure if you would count the cape as part of the articulation, but the wire in it is actually really good, and it does stay up pretty well. His head can... Dude, this figure is much bigger compared to the Mario, that, I think I need something else to make my phone stand taller. But he can look up about that much, can look down about that much. There's full 360 turn on the head. Tiny bit of pivot there. His arms can go up about that much. He's got double jointed elbows. Classic reverse swivel and hinge. Butterfly joints, let's see. Doesn't really work too well. But that's fine. And then the ab crunch, or the diaphragm joint or whatever, goes about that far back or that far forward and that far back, and then using the waist you can crunch about that far forward and hold on, okay, this cape is getting in the way, about that far back. His legs can kick up about that much, just about 90 degrees I would say, and then double jointed knees that go almost all the way in. His foot hinges down, up, toe joints. He's got his toy joints, and yeah, no thigh swivel, which is something McFarlane still needs to work on. Giving figures the thigh swivel, I feel like would definitely add a lot more. Like, it may not seem like it would, but I feel like it definitely would. I feel like the figures would definitely benefit from a thigh swivel, and also just a bit better articulation overall, in general. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Let's get into the comparisons now. Alright, so of course, the first comparison we have to do is obviously Superman next to Crypto. Him and his pet dog. Before you guys ask, no, I do not have a Batman figure to compare with Superman, but I do have something close, and that would be Mario. Right? That's pretty close to Batman. Now, since all my figures are currently in a duffel bag, don't ask why they're not on the shelf. They're just maybe I'll get into it in another video, but let's just focus on the comparisons right now. Here is Scarlet Spider, my current favorite figure in the collection, but that might change after I review a certain someone. Once again, we're not getting into that right now, though. But yeah, here is Scarlet Spider next to Superman. Superman does seem to be pretty tall. That's a common thing with McFarlane that I will say I do not like. They are way too tall for no reason at all. They go for more of a 1/10 scale than a 1/12 scale. Not going to get into that whole thing right now, but Superman does seem to be pretty tall. I don't think he's supposed to be this much taller, but yeah. Let's do maybe one more comparison, and then we'll go ahead and end off the video. Okay, I don't know why the last figure I wanted to compare Superman to was Doctor Doom. Yeah, there's Superman and Doctor Doom next to each other. I do feel like now I'm comparing it. Now I'm comparing these two, and I do feel like Superman is like way too tall. So I feel like Superman would be around the same height as Doctor Doom, maybe a couple inches taller. I don't know. I know this is kind of a silly shot I'm ending the video on, but yeah, that's it. That's it for the Superman review. I will be once again spinning the wheel of names, and whoever it lands on will be the next review. And if you feel like, and if you say that if you even mention that I'm wearing the same outfit in all these videos, it's because I am, and I want to. I'm joking. It's actually because I literally am gonna be filming these all in one day. Probably gonna be a bit tiring, but I just want to get these all out of the way. I just want to open all these, so I don't have to, keep wanting to open one, but then I have to wait till the next day or something to do it. So yeah. That's it for the Superman review. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, and remember, being kind is the new punk. Woof.